What's up, Poppin' RC fans? We got a new one for you today, and myself. We got the Arrma Fury. I meant Fury. I mean, it says Furry on the front, but this is the 2 to 3S version, the BLX, and I'm pretty excited for this one. I've had this on pre-order since early November when the pre-orders went on sale. And it came in yesterday. These things look like they're a lot of fun. I was about to order one of the brushed ones, and then they announced these like a day later, so I'm happy I waited. It's been a long time since I've had a two-wheel drive vehicle. The only two-wheel drive that I have currently is my race buggy, my Associated B7. But other than that, I don't have any two-wheel drive bashers. I had a two-wheel drive Slash when I was younger, but that's long gone. So this should be fun. This should be a cool little truck to just drive around, not bash too hard, set up little tracks. But this isn't going to be a crazy jumper basher style truck for me. This thing looks really cool, man. Got the clipless bodies. I mean, it's still kind of a clip, but there's no visible clips. Just pull these tabs. And then this pops off. And look at that. Small little style chassis. You got your new Spectrum 2-in-1 that I'm not a fan of. I think they're okay on the little Groms and stuff like that, but once you get to these larger vehicles, I think they should have stuck with the separate receiver and ESC. It probably won't be an issue for most of the customers, but for me, I like to mess with stuff. I like to tinker. I like to put my own stuff in them, and that just makes it, you know, just that much harder and expensive to do. I can't even put my Futaba on this truck without changing the ESC, and I just don't like that. But anyways, this is what it is. You got your motor fan there, which is cool because on the brushed versions it was just a plate. Got your 4000 kV motor in there. Servo, metal gears. There's really not much to this truck, but it should be a lot of fun. Battery goes in on the bottom. Two little clips, pops up. These are the batteries that I'm going to be running in this truck. I only have one for now. I purchased a different SMC battery. It's a 5200, but it's like an 1/8 of an inch thicker than this one. It just doesn't fit in here. I messed around with this for about a half hour last night, just trying to figure out the best way to get these batteries in. And the best way I figured out is to plug it in, pull all the slack out of this here. It's where the connector's sitting like this. And then put the battery in upside down with the wires folded in like this. If you do it any other way, it kind of folds the wires in a weird way. I'm an electrician, so I have an inherent problem doing that. So that's the best way I figured out for myself to do it. But we're gonna get the battery in this thing. We're gonna run it first drive. You can see it's brand new still. Just came out of the box last night. So this is how I figured how to do the batteries. See how it kind of lays in there. When I push this down, the way this specific battery is, when you push down on these wires, it's not going to hurt them. That's the way the wires want to go anyways. So when you push on that, it's not going to hurt anything. And then there's plenty of space for the balance plug. And then the cover kind of just slides on there. Clips right in. She's ready to go. Gonna get the body on. Let's see what she can do. So I just want to take a second to admire this body. It is a really nice looking body. I love the design. I love the colors that they chose. This is the green version. That's what they call it. It's more like a teal with this neon lime green on the top with some accents, and the flat black on the hood and the rear. It is a great looking body. They have some other cool colors too. I was gonna order the purple and pink one, but I already have a purple and pink Arrma, so I decided to get something a little different. They have a blue and red one too, but it's pretty common. I also have a blue and red Arrma, so this one's a nice addition. All right, let's get this thing turned on. It's got their newer SLT2. It's got the orange button, which means it has the DSC, your stability control. I'm not a fan of stability control, so we're probably mostly going to be driving it with it off. We might test it just to see what it does, but I like it with it off. So let's get this thing turned on. You can see these beep now when you turn them on. The older version of it did not used to beep. I like how there's plenty of access for the switch under here. You just reach up under and press it. And she's on. Oh, this thing's gonna be fun. I can already see the way the body rolls. Self-suspension, it just looks so cool. Oh yeah. Look at that, she caught wind. Tire's still spinning. Man. Alright, so she's got some power for sure. This body kind of acts like a parachute. Once the wheels come up, you kind of got to let off or else it's going to catch the wind and flip over. Yeah, I wonder if there's anything we can do to minimize that. See that? Man, nothing turns quite like a two-wheel drive. Now, I don't know if you saw that, but you can see when it pulls a wheelie like that and it catches the air, you can hear when I let off, the front wheels are still in the air. It takes a sec for it to come down. That body catches so much air. Two-wheel drive brakes. This thing handles great. Even with the DSC completely off, I don't feel like you need it really. Yeah, this is the kind of truck you want to get a couple of your buddies to get and set up a course and have some really, really fun races with. Because this thing handles like a dream. It's plenty fast, super maneuverable. And this is a very proven platform. It's the same as the Gorgon. It just has a lower center of gravity chassis. These things basically have bulletproof drivetrains. They're super tough. Man, it handles great. Look at that. Just floats over these bumps. It's awesome. And that looks like battery's dead. Oh, we got something stuck in the fan. But man, that thing is fun. So first impressions on this truck. It is a blast. It's a lot of fun. It handles great throughout. The steering is awesome. It turns on a dime. The two-wheel drive really just... nothing handles like a two-wheel drive. Or I shouldn't say handles. Nothing turns like a two-wheel drive. They're so agile. And they're really meant for racing. They're a lot of fun. You need more control with them, but you'll get the hang of it. It has plenty of speed. I wish this ESC was programmable because I would like to see a little bit more down-low torque. But it has plenty. The suspension feels great. It kind of just floats over everything. Especially at speed, it's really good. It's a really good truck. If you're one of those people that, you got that buddy that you've been trying to get into RC, and he just won't do it. This thing is cheap enough. You go out, you buy it for him, and this thing will be a gateway drug, I promise. It's a lot of fun. Having 5 or 6 of these on a track, man, that's a good time. This thing, there's a lot of fun to be had with this thing. It's a little dirtier than I would have expected for a two-wheel drive. I didn't expect all this on the side here to fling up from the front wheels, but that side's not too bad, but this side. But everything is covered up nicely. I don't think you'll have to worry about dirt with this truck. I don't think you have to worry about much with this truck. This is just one of those trucks you just keep taking out, and it always works. I know it's only the first run, but these things have already proven themselves. So just a quick little video for you guys today. First run with the Arrma Fury. It's been popping RC. This thing is certified popping, and we'll see you in the next video. Get you one of these things.